Everyone that rides at Windrock Park has heard of Tony's Toys body armor. This body armor will be put to the test today as our crew of experienced riders tackle some of the extreme rock crawling trails this 72,000-acre park has to offer.
You can run one trail today and it can be super dry, and then tomorrow, if it comes to rain tonight, it can be back just sloppy, muddy. But tomorrow evening, it can be back dry. You just never know. It's constantly changing. It's never a set texture. Even the views off the mountain, I mean, people don't realize it, but you can come up here when there's leaves on the trees and you can't see off of the bluffs and everything, and then you come back 2 months later and the leaves have fell and you can see just for miles and miles and miles.
One of the machines they're riding today is the Yamaha YXZ1000 that's been re-geared with a custom roll cage, making this machine more capable for this type of terrain.
It was a lot more technical than yesterday. You had certain lines that you had to pick, and if you picked the right line, it made the obstacle a lot easier than it was. If you messed up and picked the wrong line, it got interesting real quick. You know, that was a fast section up through there. It's a fun section. You can carry a lot of speed, get a little airborne. The curves are banked real heavy, so you don't have to slow down a lot to go around the curves. It's a good deal. You know, the YXZ1000R it's a good machine. It likes to go fast. It likes to take a beating. It's a little difficult to drive. It takes several hours behind the wheel to learn how to drive it. But once you learn it, once you master it, it's a good performing machine.
This Yamaha YXZ1000 is built to handle truly aggressive driving. Some of these trails test your equipment as well as your driving skills. We've also got a Polaris RZR 1000 that's turbocharged. This RZR had plenty of power when it crawled its way up some of the most extreme terrain.
It was awesome. It was very technical in some places and smooth riding. If the dust would knock down a little bit, it'd be a lot better, but can't ask for everything, so it was a great ride. Once you get down in the areas that nobody really rides, and not a whole lot of traffic on it, it's kind of back in the shady areas and it's a little wet, so the dust really isn't a problem. And you're really low speed, so it's not terrible at all. Oh yeah, it's definitely big enough to spread everybody out. You get the ones that pick and choose the technical areas, and some of them don't like that, so they go on their way on the smoother trails. The rough stuff's not for everybody.
We also had a 4-seated Polaris RZR that brought the whole family out on the trails. The safety gear on these machines will give you the confidence to strap your kids in and go, with peace of mind that you're gonna have a safe, enjoyable adventure.
Today's ride was a little more exciting, a little more challenge, just an all-around good ride. That's my kind of ride. Yeah, a little bit more extreme, a lot of rocks, a lot of hill climbs, in and out of the creek crossings. On Trail 9, yeah, if they're smooth and not dusty, you can put a little speed to them. I mean, I'm an adrenaline junkie. If you push it to the limit, it just gets your heart pumping. You sit down at the bottom of the hill and you look up through there and you're like, I think it'll go here. You pick your line, you hit it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Your kids or your parents will never forget. So if you want extreme riding in a side-by-side or a Jeep, Windrock Park and Campground is waiting for you.